Something nearby has moved. Out here, sight isn't everything. Movement is. On this barren shoreline, even the smallest motion can mean life or death. The air feels still, but beneath that stillness lies tension. The marine iguana freezes, body low, muscles tight, trying to disappear into the dark volcanic rock. Around it, unseen but ever present, danger waits. The snakes are not looking for shape. They are tuned to movement. A flick of a tail, a shift in weight, a single scrape against stone, that is enough. The iguana knows this. It holds perfectly still, resisting every instinct to run. In this moment, survival depends not on speed, but on patience. Time stretches, the threat lingers, then slowly it begins to pass. But on this shoreline, safety is never guaranteed. The moment the iguana moves, everything changes. Suspicion becomes pursuit. What was once silence erupts into motion. From cracks in the rocks, from beneath the dark lava, the snakes emerge. One becomes many. The ground itself seems to come alive. The iguana runs. At first, the rocks offer hope. They break up the chase, creating obstacles, giving the iguana something to work with, footholds, cover, unpredictability. It twists and turns, using every advantage it can find. For a moment, it seems possible that it might escape. Then the terrain shifts against it. The same rocks that once offered protection now become traps. The snakes close in from multiple directions, their movements quick, coordinated, relentless. One coil slips around the iguana's body, another follows. The grip tightens. It looks over. But survival in the wild is never certain. In a sudden burst of strength, the iguana twists violently. A coil loosens just enough. That tiny opening is all it needs. In an instant, it breaks free. Now it runs harder than before. The rocks blur beneath it as it pushes forward, turning desperation into momentum. The snakes chase, but the terrain begins to interfere. Vibrations no longer travel clearly through the uneven ground. Their advantage fades. They slow, searching, uncertain. For a brief moment, the iguana has the upper hand. Then it moves again, and the snakes find it. The chase resumes, faster, closer, more intense. With no other option left, the iguana makes a final, desperate leap. For a heartbeat, it disappears among the rocks, almost blending back into the landscape itself. And just like that, it is gone. But here, escape is never an ending, only a pause. Because on this shoreline, the rules are simple and unforgiving. One life continues only if another ends. It is a system without mercy, without judgment, only survival. Beyond the chase, another struggle unfolds. The marine iguana stands at the edge of the Pacific, facing a different kind of danger. Unlike any other lizard in the world, it must enter the ocean to survive. Beneath the waves lie dense beds of red and green algae, their primary food source. The water is cold. The currents are strong. Still, the iguana dives. Using powerful hook-like claws, it anchors itself to submerged rocks, holding firm against the surge. Its specialized teeth scrape algae from the surface, feeding quickly, efficiently. Every second counts. The cold drains its energy, slowing its body. In the water, it transforms. Its limbs tuck close to its sides, creating a streamlined shape. Its long, flattened tail drives it forward in smooth, powerful motions. It moves like a creature built for the sea, even though it belongs to the land. But it cannot stay long. The cold forces it back. Its heart rate slows to conserve energy, but the limits are real. When the feeding is done, a new challenge begins, returning to shore.
Exhausted and chilled, the iguana fights the waves, dragging itself back onto the rocks. Each movement is heavy, deliberate. Survival here is not just about escaping predators, it is about enduring extremes. This is a life lived between two worlds. Above, the searing heat of the equatorial sun. Below, the harsh, cold ocean. Both are unforgiving. Both demand everything. And yet, the iguana survives, balanced on that narrow edge where every movement matters and every moment could be its last.